Have you ever noticed that two songs can have the same exact peak and be relatively close to each other from a love standpoint, but one sounds massive in comparison to the other? What I'm gonna do is this. I wanna break up your mindset into two different words: loudness versus weight, which has a big role to play on how you perceive volume. Check this out. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna play two versions of a song. One is going to sound heavier than the other. Pay attention to the peak of both records.
You said it to me. You wanna be more than friends, girl, I liked it. You said it to me. Are we making a mistake, girl? Let's try this. What if it don't work? But what if it does? I know. We're taking a chance on each other. This I know.
So to me, one version of that song sounds way heavier, way denser, and way louder than the other, but you're noticing that both of them are hitting at the same peak, roughly. This is where I feel like a lot of people's mixes fall short, where you may look at your meters and say to yourself, well, I've hit all those metric and those numbers that I want, but at the same time, something is still missing. I think a lot of people will go to things like the bass, where they want to create more heaviness there. In my opinion, I feel like a lot of the weight and heaviness from a sound, the density, comes from the mid-range. And within that mid-range, where our ears are super sensitive, which is right around here, we notice things feel, quote unquote, more expensive, louder, more dense, more forward, more... It makes such a stronger impression on us. And this is the range that I feel like gets a bit more ignored in the fight for loudness and perception of volume. This part of the frequency spectrum really plays a large impact in how our ears perceive density, impact, and volume in general. And that's why I built the 100-pound plugin. Instead of clipping everything equally, this is pushing the part of your mix that gives you that weight, and that body, and that perceived volume of your sound. So let's check this out on a vocal. So right now I have a vocal tied up, I have some drums playing, and what I'm gonna do is I am going to find that peak level where the vocal was hitting before, and then I'm going to take the push knob and I'm gonna push into it. Check this out.
Lo digo de antemano, soy bacano, me voy temprano, hay que ser puntual, con eso yo no relajo, me voy pa' la playa y llego tarde pa'l trabajo, tírame el dembow, que lo bailamos donde quiera, este verano es para formar la escena, sol caliente con toda mi gente, con aguardiente para el ambiente, bom, 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 dale sigue bom, bom, un poco de agua para el calentón, con mi
A massive difference in the vocal sound. And once again, what I did was I took the output ceiling of the plugin and I moved it until I saw a little bit of activity. Why did I do that? I did that because I wanted to maintain the same peak volume that the actual vocals were hitting before, so that when I bypass back and forth, I know that the peak volume was pretty much the same for the most part. And so I'm getting all this perceived volume out of the sound by pushing all that weight into the actual vocal sound. So now let's try to make this snare sound a lot heavier within the grand scheme of the sound. What I'm gonna do is, again, I'm gonna take this output ceiling and find that place where I get a little bit of activity, and that's gonna let me know there is where your peak is, and I'm gonna push into that thing so I can maintain that same volume as far as the peak level that it was before and after. Now again, I know that my snare was peaking at about negative 5 dB before, and after it's hitting at negative 5 dB. And that's the beauty of it. Just really pushing the weight into that snare sound and making it sound extremely more, just way more weightier and dense inside the grand scheme of the mix. That is not gonna have any issue cutting through and really just feeling heavy within the grand scheme of the sound. Okay, so next thing I wanna try it on is guitars, which is something that a lot of mixes I do here as well. The guitars will lack that weight and body that I know a lot of people want out of the sound. I'm gonna do the same thing, gonna take the output slider until I get a little activity. That's where I know the ceiling is, and I'm gonna push. Let's do that right quick. just a much more weighty and denser guitar sound. And the beautiful thing about it is the stereo image of the guitar is also just still sounding like it's being maintained. And that's a big part of it, because obviously with this plugin, we're ignoring the highs, we're ignoring the lows, and just accentuating that weight in that mid-range to be pushed into the sound. Okay, so now I'm gonna try it on a drum bus. And this, again, I'm going to maintain the same peak level that it was before, that it is after the plugin. I'm gonna take the slider, move it down until I get a little bit of activity that lets me know my peak, and then I'm gonna push into the sound. And what you notice is, you notice that the snare feels like it cuts and cracks a little bit more, and you just notice the weight of the drums just feels a bit heavier. And obviously what I also have done is I exaggerated things a bit, but what I did was I set that soft clip ceiling to the same peak that it was before to maintain that same peak that I was having before the plugin was actually on. Okay, so the last thing I want to try this thing on is a mix bus, or a full song or full mix. I'm going to put it right before my limiter and get all that added weight and perceived volume out of the sound before it even gets to my limiting stage. So same exact concept, moving it until I get a little activity, and then we're going to push.
I don't wanna crash, 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 crash. Oh, I don't wanna crash, 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 crash. I don't wanna crash, crash, crash.
To me, makes a massive difference, really adds that weight to the sound. This is not to replace your soft clipper or your EQ or anything like that, but just a tool that you can use in a different way to achieve that weight that I know a lot of us are trying to get out of our sound. A lot of times, like I said, you may hit your targets from a peak standpoint or from a love standpoint, but from a mid-range density and weight standpoint, where I feel like people's perception of your sound feeling louder and more quote unquote expensive and heavy, this is the plugin that I built that I feel like really helps to achieve that sound, to really push that stuff that really matters in that mid-range and just give you so much more weight and density into your entire sound. So the plugin is available now at helpmedevvon.com. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please let me know. I'm really excited about this thing. You're gonna see this all over a bunch of stuff that I'm doing. And again, if you have any questions about it, please let me know in the comment section below. Would love to hear your thoughts and opinions in the whole nine. It's your boy, helpmedevvon. Until next time, y'all.